A very good afternoon. You're watching the Midday News on Rajya Sabha television. I'm Ashwarya Kapoor and these are the headlines. Kolkata Police CBI face-off plays out in Rajya Sabha. Amid TMC protest, Chairman Naidu adjourns the House till 2 p.m. Both houses slated to discuss motion of thanks on the President's address today. In Lok Sabha, Trinamool Congress members accuse the centre of misusing CBI. Speaker declines adjournment motion on the issue. Home Minister Rajnath Singh says action on Kolkata police chief taken after Supreme Court ordered investigation into the Sharada chit fund scam. CBI moves the Supreme Court over action of West Bengal government in the Ponzi scam cases, says West Bengal Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar, a potential accused in the case. Supreme Court asks agency for proof to hear the matter again tomorrow. And newly appointed CBI Chief Rishi Kumar Shukla takes charge of the probe agency, takes over from interim Chief M Nageshwar Rao. Appointments Committee of the Cabinet had made the announcement on Saturday, ending a 4-month impasse. First up, all the news from Parliament. Rajya Sabha was adjourned till 2 p.m. today following protests by the Trinamool Congress members over alleged misuse of the CBI by the centre. As the House met for the day, Chairman M Naidu asked the Trinamool members to raise the issue during the debate on the motion of thanks on the President's address. But Trinamool members continue to raise slogans and move towards the well. Rajya Sabha is slated to discuss a motion of thanks on the President's address today. Motion of thanks follows the address of the President to the joint sitting of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at the commencement of the first session of every year.
Alleged CBI excesses against federal structure, Naranlal Pancheria illegal arrest of CBI officers in West Bengal, and Manoj Kumar Jha and all with regard to 13-point roster for appointments in universities and colleges. My suggestion is, number one, I have not admitted any one of them, but as matter is important, you have an opportunity to discuss it at length in the presidential address. President is address. Yeah. Otherwise, I can also, no, please, this is not go. This is not the go. This can be, this cannot. This is not the way. This is not the way. This is not the House is adjourned to meet at 2 p.m.
And the Lok Sabha was adjourned till 2 p.m. on the issue. As soon as the House paid obituaries to former members, the Trinamool members raised the issue of alleged misuse of the CBI by the central government, saying that they have given notice for an adjournment motion to discuss the issue. When Speaker Sumitra Mahajan said that they can raise the issue after question hour, TMC members rushed to the well of the House. The House was first adjourned till noon and later on till 2 p.m. following protests by Trinamool Congress members on the issue. And protests continued as the House reassembled with Trinamool members demanding a statement from the Prime Minister on the issue. Leader of Congress Mallikarjun Kharge also made a statement in the House on the issue. Amid continuing protests, Home Minister Rajnath Singh made a statement in the House and said that West Bengal government's attempt to stop the CBI from performing its duties is unprecedented. He added that the centre has the power to maintain normalcy in any part of the country.
इस तरह का सीबीआई ने जो ये कृत्य किया है, इसकी हम आलोचना करते हैं और नरेंद्र मोदी जी के और अमित शाह जी के नेतृत्व में जो बीजेपी की सरकार है, वो संविधान की इस संरचना जो एक है उसका दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं। ऐसे में इस तरह से उन्हें नहीं करना चाहिए। राज्य सरकारों के प्रति ऐसा रवैया नहीं होना चाहिए।
ये सरकार सीबीआई को एक हथियार बनाकर सभी अपोजिशन लीडर को खत्म करना चाहती है और अपोजिशन पार्टियों को खत्म करके एक ऑटोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट लाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
देश की लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसी के भी ऐसा टकराव न केवल दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, अपितु यह देश के फेडरल और यह पॉलिटिकल सिस्टम के लिए एक गंभीर खतरा भी है। चाहिए कि लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसी, चाहे वह केंद्र सरकार की हो अथवा वह राज्य सरकारों की हो, तो अपना विधि सम्मत कार्य करने से रोका जाएगा तो इससे घोर अव्यवस्था पैदा होगी और संविधान में उल्लिखित ड्यू प्रोसेस ऑफ लॉ का पालन भी इससे रुकेगा। संविधान में पुलिस और पब्लिक ऑर्डर यह राज्य के सब्जेक्ट है और हम केंद्र सरकार में इस संबंध में राज्यों के अधिकार का सम्मान भी करते हैं तथा संविधान में केंद्र सरकार को यह जिम्मेदारी सौंपी हुई है कि वह इस बात को सुनिश्चित करे कि देश का शासन संवैधानिक व्यवस्थाओं के अनुसार चलाया जाए। मैंने इस संबंध में पश्चिमी बंगाल के महामहिम राज्यपाल महोदय से भी चर्चा की है और राज्यपाल महोदय ने राज्य के चीफ सेक्रेटरी और डीजी पुलिस को बुलाया है कि इस मामले में उत्पन्न एजेंसियों के टकराव को दूर किया जा सके और सीबीआई के अधिकारियों को सुरक्षा प्रदान की जा सके। मैंने इस मामले में महामहिम राज्यपाल को यह भी कहा है कि पूरे मामले की एक रिपोर्ट वह भेजने का कष्ट करें। अध्यक्ष महोदय, मैं अपील करना चाहता हूं वहां की सरकार से, वहां के मुख्यमंत्री से कि लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसी को ठीक तरीके से काम करने का वह अवसर प्रदान करें। अतः मैं इसी अपील के साथ राज्य में देश की लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसी को सुचारू रूप से काम करने देने के लिए सभी राज्य सरकारों से भी अपेक्षा करता हूं और मुझे उम्मीद है कि हमारी पश्चिमी बंगाल की सरकार भी इन सारी लॉ इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसी को सुचारू रूप से काम करने के लिए जो आवश्यक माहौल चाहिए वह उपलब्ध कराने में वह पूरी तरह से सहयोग करेंगी ताकि सारी यह एजेंसियां निष्पक्ष और निडर होकर जांच करने में कर सकें और देश में कानून का शासन स्थापित करने में सहायता मिल सके।
And let's get all the updates from Kriti Mishra, who's joining us live from Parliament. Kriti, the budget session of Parliament actually begins today, even though it is the third day of the session. But, you know, what a start it was. Unfortunately, Kolkata Police CBI face-off really playing out in both the houses today.
Well, absolutely, Aishwarya. So the proceedings of the House and both the Houses of Parliament in Rajya Sabha as well as the Lok Sabha were stalled because of protests by the TMC members. Remember, the situation is really fluid because now the new CBI chief has taken over and the Supreme Court will hear the plea of CBI tomorrow, and also political parties are devising their strategies because remember, the TMC is claiming that the BJP is using political vendetta and the TMC is saying that it is high time to save democracy because this is an attack, this is an attempt to attack federal structure of the country, while the BJP is claiming that there is complete breakdown of law and order and the constitutional machinery in West Bengal, and the BJP is demanding imposition of president's rule in the state. The BJP leaders are also meeting the election commission. Later in the day, the opposition parties would also meet the election commission. So it's a very fluid situation, and what happens there and all these developments would have a bearing, and that would decide the course of action and the strategy to be devised and adopted by other parties. So certainly all eyes on that, and as far as the second half is concerned, it is expected, it was slated that motion of thanks on President's address would be taken up, yes, wherein in the Rajya Sabha it is expected to be moved by Bhupendra Yadav and seconded by MOS Parliamentary Affairs Vijay Goyal. Now how day progresses, that remains to be seen. Aishwarya?
Absolutely. And interestingly, Chairman Naidu said that he had received several notices on the CBI issue, but he also declined to admit them. And similar thing happened in the Lok Sabha as well. And Chairman Naidu, made it very clear that members will get an opportunity to raise this issue during the debate on the President's address. But it seems, the members were not ready to listen to him.
Well, Aishwarya, you may recall that even during the previous sessions when there was face-off, when there was stalemate between the government and opposition parties and the other parties, Chairman made an attempt to reach out to all the members. In fact, on several occasions, he even called the individual members to ensure that the deadlock is resolved in the House and the House functions. This time also, he reiterated the same thing, that all the issues would be allowed to be taken up in the House under relevant rules and procedures. He also mentioned that he would, because it is in the interest of the nation and it is an important issue, he would allow members to make submission, but as members refused to relent and caused uproar in the House, the proceedings of the House were stalled in the first half. Now it remains to be seen what happens in the second half.
Absolutely. And of course, since West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is sitting on a dharna and other parties are devising their strategies, we have to wait and watch what happens in the second half. Thank you so much, Kriti, for all those updates there from Parliament. And the Supreme Court today agreed to give an urgent hearing to the application moved by the CBI alleging the destruction of evidence related to the Sarada chit fund scam case by the Kolkata Police Commissioner. The top court now will hear the probe agency's applications tomorrow. The CBI had approached the Supreme Court regarding seeking directions to the Kolkata top court to cooperate with the investigation in the Sharada chit fund scam case. The top court said that all material evidence has to be placed before it by any means. The move comes after a team of 40 CBI officers on Sunday arrived at the residence of Kolkata Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar to question him in the chit fund scam cases, but the CBI team was detained by the state police. The team was, however, later released, and in a tit-for-tat move, a team of Kolkata police officials also cordoned off the CGO complex, which is the state headquarters of the CBI. The probe, remember, was handed over to the CBI by the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee also began a dharna in favour of top cop Rajiv Kumar, who was also present at the sit-in venue last night.
They should remember all the posts. This is the constitutional post. All are important posts. All the forces, they are working in everywhere. Their interest must be protected. They must get their proper honor and respect. Without BJP, nobody can't this country stay. This is absolutely wrong. They are doing a wrong thing.
And terming the developments in West Bengal as unfortunate and unprecedented, Home Minister Rajnath Singh has spoken to West Bengal Governor K. Srinath Tripathi to take stock of the situation. The ministry has also decided to deploy central forces at the official and residence premises of the CBI in West Bengal and is closely monitoring the situation. While the BJP has condemned the state government and the Kolkata police, opposition leaders have extended their support to the TMC chief.
बंगाल में जो हो रहा है वो अद्भुत है, अभूतपूर्व है और देश में ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ कि जांच के लिए आए सीबीआई के अधिकारियों को हिरासत में ले लिया। यह आज तक कभी नहीं हुआ है। यह जांच रुकवाने का प्रयास है। यह लोकतंत्र की हत्या है। हम पूछना चाहते, ममता आखिर किसको बचाना चाहती है? धरने पर क्यों बैठी है?
And meanwhile, earlier the tussle between the BJP and the Trinamool escalated after the Mamata Banerjee government denied permission to Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's chopper to land in the state and let him address two scheduled rallies. The UP Chief Minister was scheduled to address the Save Democracy rallies at Balu Ghat in South Dinajpur district and in Raiganj in North Dinajpur district yesterday. And following the denial of permission, the UP Chief Minister addressed both the rallies via audio link, and he targeted the Trinamool government, calling it anti-democracy. He also said that Banerjee's days in the state were numbered. The Trinamool Congress, however, accused the BJP of trying to disturb the peace of the state.
आज मेरी दो सभा बाबूरघाट और रायगंज में थी। इन दोनों सभाओं में हेलीकॉप्टर उतरने की परमिशन वहाँ की सरकार ने नहीं दी और तमाम प्रकार की बाधाएं खड़ा करने का प्रयास किया। यानी ये बंगाल के अंदर व्याप्त अराजकता, व्याप्त दुर्व्यवस्था, सरकार की अलोकतांत्रिक और अराजकतापूर्ण गतिविधियों को प्रदर्शित करता है और इसलिए मुझे दूरभाष के माध्यम से ही वहाँ की कार्यकर्ताओं को दोनों सभाओं को संबोधित करना पड़ा है।
habit of BJP that everywhere they're going and they know they won't be getting that sort of mileage. So they are sending their people to ransack, vandalize, and after that, going to DM's office, going to SP's office and call a press conference and say this is done by TMC.
On to some other news. The newly appointed CBI chief Rishi Kumar Shukla today took over the reins of the probe agency. The government had appointed the former Madhya Pradesh police chief as the CBI director on Saturday. The appointment of 58-year-old Shukla, a 1983 batch IPS officer, will be for a fixed tenure of 2 years. Shukla has been appointed in place of Alok Kumar Verma, who was removed from the post of CBI director on 10th of January over corruption charges. Meanwhile, alumni of Periyar EVR College from Tamil Nadu called on Vice President M Aiyar on Monday. The group was headed by Rajya Sabha MP Tiruchi Siva. And today is the birth anniversary of M Aiyar, the first Deputy Speaker of Lok Sabha. Speaker Sumitra Mahajan, along with the Deputy Speaker M Thambidurai, paid floral tributes to him in the Central Hall of Parliament. Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman Harivansh, along with several other leaders, also paid homage to Aiyar. Aiyar was born in Andhra Pradesh. He was part of India's freedom struggle and represented Tirupati in the first Lok Sabha. Aiyar was also the second Speaker of Lok Sabha and went on to be the Governor of Bihar. And right now we'll take a very short break. News and updates continue on the other side. Stay tuned.
Tales that inspire. Stories of social change. A salute to diversity. Promoting public discourse. Events that motivate. Inspiring the innovative spirit. Watch Rajya Sabha television documentaries.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday visited all the 3 regions of Kashmir, Jammu and Ladakh and inaugurated projects worth 7,000 crore rupees related to healthcare, higher education, skill development and employment. During his day-long visit, the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of AIMS at South Kashmir's Awantipora area of Pulwama district. He also digitally launched various projects, including the foundation stones for degree colleges in North Kashmir's Kupwara, Baramulla and Kishtwar districts. A rural BPO in Bandipora district and a multi-purpose indoor sports facility at Sepora was also digitally inaugurated by the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister also declared 100% electrification of households in the state under the Saubhagya scheme. The Prime Minister assured the youth of his centres of full support for their bright future free from poverty, corruption, insecurity and exploitation. In a stern message to those spreading terrorism and killing innocent youth, the Prime Minister said that the country would give befitting response to every terrorist.
पूरा देश निर्दोष निहत थे कश्मीरी बेटे बेटियों की हत्या होते देखकर आक्रोश में है। सिर्फ इसलिए कि वो नौजवान शांति चाहते हैं, जीना चाहते हैं, उन्हें आतंकवाद का शिकार बनाया जा रहा है। यही यहां के आतंकवाद की सच्चाई है। मैं आज आपको जम्मू कश्मीर के नौजवानों को और पूरे देश को ये विश्वास दिलाता हूं, इस आतंक का पूरी ताकत से मुकाबला किया जाएगा। हर आतंकी को मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया जाएगा। सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक करके हम पूरी दुनिया को बता चुके हैं कि अब भारत की नई नीति और नई रीति क्या होती है। हम जम्मू कश्मीर में भी आतंकवाद की कमर तोड़ करके ही रहेंगे। जम्मू कश्मीर का विकास, यहाँ के लोगों का विकास, यह हमारी प्राथमिकता है और हमेशा रहेगी।
The Prime Minister also laid the foundation stone for transit accommodation for Kashmiri Pandit migrants at Ganderbal and Bandipora areas and said that his government was committed to facilitate the return of Kashmiri Pandits to their homes in the valley with full honor and safety.
साथियों, इसी कश्मीरियत का तकाजा है कि हिंसा के दौर में जिन कश्मीरी पंडित बहन भाइयों को यहां से अपना घर, अपनी जमीन, अपने पूर्वजों की यादों को छोड़कर जाना पड़ा है, उनको पूरे सम्मान से यहां बसाया जाए। प्रधानमंत्री विकास पैकेज के जरिए हम इसके लिए कोशिश कर रहे हैं। राज्य प्रशासन ने वेसू और शेखपुरा में ट्रांजिट आवास बनाने शुरू कर दिए हैं।
And the BJP has launched a mega drive to seek views from 10 crore people for the party's manifesto for the 2019 Lok Sabha election. Party chief Amit Shah asserted on Sunday that only the Modi government can ensure inclusive growth as it has laid a strong foundation for India's long-term development. Amit Shah, along with Home Minister Rajnath Singh, launched Bharat Ke Man Ki Baat Modi Ke Saath, a month-long campaign to seek suggestions from people across the country to help the BJP prepare its Sankalp Patra for the general election expected to be held in April-May. In a Twitter message, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "Your voice is of utmost importance," and he urged the people to share their suggestions.
2014 के चुनाव आए, उसके पहले 30 साल तक पॉपुलिस्ट नीति, तुष्टीकरण, इसके कारण देश की समस्याओं के निवारण के लिए कोई लंबे समय की योजनाएं नहीं बनी, कोई दूरदृष्टि के साथ कठोर कदम नहीं उठाए गए, देश में परिवर्तन लाने वाले फैसले नहीं लिए गए, देश की समस्या का निवारण करने के लिए कोई सुदीर्घ नीति बनाने का बिल्कुल अभाव दिखाई पड़ता था। 50 करोड़ गरीबों के जीवन स्तर को ऊपर उठाने के लिए, उनके जीवन में बदलाव लाने के लिए टुकड़ों टुकड़ों में लोक लुभावन योजनाओं में बजट को जाया किया गया।
2014 में सत्ता में आने के बाद हमारे प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व की इस सरकार ने डेवलपमेंट और गुड गवर्नेंस से जुड़े सभी क्षेत्रों में मैं कह सकता हूं कि शानदार कामयाबी हासिल की है। और जो जमीन मोदी जी के नेतृत्व की सरकार ने अपने इस कार्यकाल में तैयार की है, उस पर एक बुलंद इमारत खड़ी करने का हमारा इरादा है और साथ ही जनता की यह अपेक्षा भी है।
Vice President M Aiyar has stressed on the need for structural changes in agriculture to achieve homegrown food security and promote rural employment. Addressing the students and agricultural scientists in Hyderabad, Vice President advocated for diversification of farming systems and said that food processing industry must be strengthened to improve agrarian economy. He said the small-scale and village industries should be focused for the upgradation of both technology and marketing skills by the rural youth. He also stressed on the need for greater synergy between private, public and cooperative sectors to create more avenues for skilled jobs in the villages. International news now. US President Donald Trump has said that military intervention in Venezuela was an option as Western nations boost pressure on leader Nicolas Maduro to step down, while the troubled nation's ally Russia warned against destructive meddling. In an interview with the news channel on Sunday, Donald Trump said that US military intervention in Venezuela was under consideration. The US says that it is sending aid to Venezuela following a request from Juan Guaido, the opposition leader who has declared himself as interim president. Guaido's move last month won the swift backing from the US and others, but it triggered a power struggle. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro has accused US of mounting a coup. He has dismissed US officers of aid as a pretext for military intervention. And earlier Saturday saw thousands of people taking to the streets of the capital Caracas for protests in support of both President Maduro as well as opposition leader Guaido. Now, Guaido says that he has held secret meetings with the military to win support for ousting Maduro. More than 20 countries have recognized Guaido as Venezuela's interim president, but Russia, China and Turkey are among those who have backed President Maduro. And US President Donald Trump has also reaffirmed his determination to pull US troops out of endless wars in Syria and Afghanistan. But he said that they would stay in Iraq to watch Iran. On Afghanistan, President Donald Trump, in an interview that aired on Saturday, rued the amount of money that US is spending on that country, saying that US should not have been engaged in Afghanistan for 19 long years. However, he added that he might leave a small number of troops and a strong presence of US intelligence system in Afghanistan amid ongoing talks with the Taliban by his special envoy. Trump's comments come in the face of warnings by US intelligence chiefs that hasty US withdrawal from Afghanistan and Syria could allow a resurgence of Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State. Donald Trump had last year ordered withdrawal of 7,000 troops from Afghanistan and 2,000 from Syria. And in sports, India clinched their biggest series on New Zealand soil by defeating New Zealand by 35 runs in the last ODI. Batting first, the men in blue scored 252 runs and were all out in 49.5 overs. Despite losing early wickets, India managed to surpass 250 runs. Ambati Rayudu scored 90 runs, while newcomer Vijay Shankar and Hardik Pandya scored 45 runs each. Chasing the target of 253 runs, New Zealand team was all out for 217 runs. James Neesham was the highest scorer for the Kiwis with his knock of 44 runs. And Indian bowlers bowled superbly to clinch the victory by 35 runs. For India, Yuzvendra Chahal was the pick of the bowlers as he claimed 3 wickets. And with the Sunday's victory, India has won the series 4-1. And that's the wrap on this edition of Midday News. Thanks for watching.